Okay.
Back. Just need to get a new article. We just finished that one. Okay. Um, let's see. Um, oh. Uh, okay. Let's. This is Saskatchewan. It's about eggs. So these eggs got recalled. You're not allowed to eat these eggs because they have salmonella. So yeah, certain eggs recalled in Saskatchewan due to salmonella. Salmonella is a bacteria that, if it's not cooked properly, can get you really, really sick. So obviously, when you find it, you try to get rid of it as fast as possible. So let's find out what's going on.
X. Okay. A recall has been issued for the Central X, possibly contaminated with the smell in the Saskatchewan.
So when they say possibly contaminated, they don't mean like the inside of the egg will have salmonella. They're talking about like the outside will have it. So even if you cook the egg properly, because you're touching the outside of the egg and stuff, you'll get salmonella on your hands. And then if you touch other things, it just in general could be very dangerous. So we normally recall them, get rid of them so that it's not so dangerous. And it's not like we waste them. Those eggs can still be used for like fertilizer or can be used for food for animals and stuff. It's not like a total waste, it's just not for humans.
On Saturday, the federal government reverted the egg recall was the triggered by test results.
Yeah. So, of course, we're always testing this stuff to make sure, hey, is there anything bad in it? Is there any salmonella? Is there any blah, blah like cracks? Are there like is this a rotten egg? Blah blah blah. Right? We're always testing it to make sure the eggs are good. Um, and they found that there's a test where something. Oh,
What?
sorry. I think my nephew is at the door. Oh yeah, my nephew's there. He doesn't like me, so he shouldn't be here. But anyways,
Okay.
he's normally scared of me. But anyways, so yeah, they're just saying they tested it and the test came positive. Like, hey, we have this problem. Let's recall this. Let's get rid of them.
Brands after incurred complaints human state egg and no name but only products with the central not clarities on the egg packing packaging are updated. Updated.
Yep. What they mean by load code is basically which farm did it come from. Because when you sell eggs as a farmer, you'll sell eggs to Compliments, to Harmons, to Star Egg, to No Name. You'll sell them to all the companies because eggs aren't very different from one brand to the other. There might be big eggs and small eggs or whatever, but generally speaking, there's no difference between a normal egg and like a special brand egg. Um, However, uh, yeah, the load code, where they come from the farm, could be a problem. So, oh, we found it that this code from this farm has this problem. So we need to find all the eggs that have this code. Once they find them, they get rid of them. Again, normally with these kind of salmonella stuff, we put them back into like the fields because salmonella is also not good for animals normally. So you wouldn't really feed them to animals. but they are good for the soil to like make more corn or wheat or something like that. So they're not wasted; they're just not eaten.
The specific codes and full list of the products included in the recall can be found on the Government of Canadian website.
So yeah, if you are affected in this area, which obviously we're not in Saskatchewan yet, you could go to this website, you'd click here, and then you could look. You could quickly grab your eggs and be like, does my code match up with that code? Okay, I'm safe. But yeah.
The Canadian Food Inspection Agency says it now investigating and finding there could be more products affected in the future.
Of course, if these eggs got out of the farm infected, right? People touch them, people touch other things, touch blah, 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 all over the place. What now is there not just eggs, but is there vegetables that have this? Is there meat that has this? So that's kind of the scary thing for the Food Inspection Agency is once they find one problem, it's normally never one problem. It's normally like one that becomes 3, 4, 5, and they can get rid of it eventually, but it's normally a longer process, not just, oh, we found one. Unless they're lucky. They could do
it. Where Haiti people may experience more symptoms from the Salmonella infections like fever, vomiting, and the Food Inspection Agency, the young children, pregnant women, and early people could face daily infections at worst, and there are possible long-term arthritis related complications.
So yeah, normal people like me and you, because we're not that old yet and we're not sick, or like obviously if you're sick, it's going to get worse because you would have two sicknesses. But generally, salmonella is not the worst thing. You'll get a fever, you might vomit, you might have diarrhea. However, generally speaking, it's very dangerous for young people. It's not dangerous for the pregnant woman. It's dangerous for the baby of the pregnant woman. And obviously, old people. They're not as strong as us. So having a fever or vomiting or diarrhea could be very dangerous for those types of people. Yeah. And it sounds like already there's recall for salads, salad kits, which is pre-made salads. They also are recalling some of them. So it seems like it's not just the eggs. There might be some salad problems as well. And I guess a while ago, cantaloupe, you know, those big melons that are orange, they might have been a cantaloupe salmonella outbreak. And so a Montrealer, in obviously Montreal, is trying to sue the company for that problem. Yeah.
Eggs committed with the smell may not appear on the smells.
Yeah. So there's nothing you can really see or smell to see if it's infected, right? It's not like you can look at it and be like, oh, there's the salmonella, or smells fine. There's nothing you can really do. The only thing you can do is like do a microscope thing to look at it. And obviously, most people don't have that at home. So that's why we hopefully have these government agencies to kind of help us make sure that it's safe. However, I should mention that technically, salmonella dies when you cook it. So if you made like a boiled egg or something like that, the salmonella would be perfectly fine. But you'd have to do hard boiled egg. You can't do soft eggs. You'd have to fully cook the egg to kill everything. But you could do that, and then of course washing your hands afterwards, because you never know, it might be on the egg shell as well.
There have yet to be any report cases of people dying ill from the eggs, according to the government.
So far, we're so good. We're kind of lucky. No one's got sick yet. Maybe the government was able to find it quickly before it spread too much. But at the same time, when I buy eggs, I might not eat eggs until 2 days later or 3 days later. I might not eat eggs the same day. So you never know. It could just take a few days for someone to finally get sick. Not to mention, you could eat the egg and not immediately get sick. It might take a day to get sick. So yeah, in the next week or so, they'll find out if there was people getting sick or not.
The Food Inspection Agency is recommending people either 12 out eggs affected by the recall of the return them, and it's making sure stores are removing the recalled items.
So of course, you don't want these eggs. They're going to make you sick. So throw them away or give them back to the grocery store, and make sure the grocery store is not just reselling them to someone else. Make sure the grocery store is getting rid of them. Yeah. Grocery stores get reimbursed from this from the government. So everyone gets their money back. You don't have to worry about that. So yeah, make sure that you do that. It's better for everyone. Okay.
And
Oh, yeah.
can you hear me?
No, you muted for a second.
Huh?
Yeah, you muted for a second. What did you say?
Oh no. I said my daughter's wake up. It's very noisy. He used the play the toys gun. Boom, 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 boom. Noise. And
No problem.
how's your the Vietnam, the Springs and the New Year? You told about me. You are feeding. You're feeding in the Springs New Year. What do you?
It was pretty entertaining. We did a lot of stuff. I have some pictures of going from one house to the next, but
Who your daughter?
yeah, my daughter during the holiday, my niece had her birthday, so she got a new bicycle for her birthday, and so
And you
she's
get
been playing with that a lot.
you
So
get
she
how
really
much
likes it.
money in the envelope year? 红包. You put your navy and your
Uh,
father mom.
so I gave away,
How
how
much?
much
How
would that
much?
be? Seven. So then we probably gave around like $250. Not that much to everyone. Like
Together or the one person together?
all together.
All together. And
Yeah.
your wife, the father, mom. How much money? Only one.
It's how much is that? That should be about $40. $40 each. That's it. Well, remember here they have so big of families, right? That if we gave a lot of money to everyone, we would have no money because I had to give to. So think of it this way: two parents, right? 7 close children, which would be like my nephews and nieces, my daughter, and then I had to give to 30 far children. That is a bit smaller. So like there's a lot of people I have to give it to. Like I gave 39 things away. So
Oh, a lot of
uh,
the children and 37. 7
yeah.
close children, 35
Yeah. So
children.
like for example, far children we just give like it's like $2-3 ish, somewhere around there for the far children.
$3, very cheap.
Uh, and then with the 7, they're like $20 each.
China,
But
we don't
yeah,
don't get we in China we don't get the far children and the family or we don't know. We just get the you say the close the children and the parents. Oh my God, you are very cheap. I get my parent, my father, my wife, the parents. One person just the $400. One person and
well,
two just the dollar $800 US
okay.
dollars US
Yeah.
dollars.
Oh yeah,
In
this is US. This is not Canadian. This is US dollars.
yeah US dollars and can it and just the and my wife the navy my navy my wife navy we just get the $100 one people one person.
And well, here's the thing: is remember, I live in a more poor area, so I actually gave more than most people. Most people give less than I did, so I was doing good apparently. So
And when you pay the someone and someone your family someone they paid to your daughters my daughters
yeah, we have this for my daughter. All the money we had to put in here, the little piggy bank.
yeah and my daughters have a lot the Chinese money they say oh father I can get will you get you switch US dollars. I said, okay, perfect. Switch the US dollars. My dollars maybe go the $800. Eight
Okay.
$800 the 红包. A lot
If
of
I think my daughter probably got 100 or 80. Not a
80.
lot. I don't know exactly, but somewhere between 80 and $100 is what we got. So
80 to $100. And
not that
the
much.
money put inside your wife's saver every year saver.
Yeah, I put it in the pig so that we don't spend it.
Oh, big. And
Yeah.
New Year, their family always happen the reunion party or no? Open the party or no?
Yep. So uh, I have pictures. So here's where it starts. Um, So this was we weren't finished yet. I took a picture saying we're setting up. This is like half of the food. Half of the food.
Oh, inside
Uh,
the flower. Oh yeah, in the
yeah, on the
Vietnamese,
floor.
they always
Remember, there's like 30 people, right? Uh,
which
so
food? What is this? What
that's
what is
chicken, curry, sausage,
pizza is very
fish,
small. Big the
uh,
big little.
pig, pig. And again, this is just half of it, and candies and stuff. We were halfway done. There's my daughter running around the house.
Oh, where's the house? Your house?
Yeah, right here. If we go back here,
Oh,
uh, that's my room right here. The door right there.
your room. Okay.
And this is where
How
we eat,
what is,
hang
how,
out.
how how many room in this house?
1, 2, 3, 4, 4 rooms, kitchen, and then bathroom. So 4 rooms, kitchen, bathroom, plus and a garage, like to put your motorbike and to store stuff. Yeah. Anyways, then there was more food. My wife took a video of everything, showing
Which
off.
food you perfect? Which food?
The curry was really good. The pork was really good, and the fish is nice. Singing karaoke. This is Grandma's house. This was the second party we went to. The second party.
New Year party or we open a New Year
New
party.
Year's Day. New Year's Day. This is the 10th. So this is the 10th, right? Sorry, this is the 10th, and this is the 10th nighttime or afternoon, I guess. Like this is around like 3-4 o'clock. This was hot pot at where was this one? Oh no! This is Canada. This is what my mom and dad had for Canada because my brother from China, right? His wife. So they made a hot pot. They have a little machine at home.
Oh
So
yeah, always in
this is
in
Canada.
hot days, in cold days, we always eat the hot pot. In China, New Year we hot pot, always hot pot. Very
So-
very cold. Yeah.
Yeah. So that was Canada. Obviously, this is the vegetables. They obviously had more stuff in the water, but
No
yeah.
meat, no fish, no chicken.
Wow.
Just always the vegetables.
Yeah. Well, the plates or the table's not very big. The food, like the beef and stuff, would be here. But anyways, they didn't take a good picture. It's okay. This is the 11th. This is the 11th. Second party. We already did one party earlier. This is the second party. And again, there's just a lot of people, so everyone has to sit on the floor. My cow gave birth, so I have a cow now.
Oh, this you buy the cow to your
No, baby cow from this cow. So
baby cow.
I got a new cow. And then
a lot of people. Your wife, the siblings,
so let's see. No,
siblings,
cousins. These are all cousins. All
cousins.
cousins.
All
That's my
cousins.
wife. Yeah. No brother sisters here.
No brother sister here. Why?
That's brother.
They just come home. They come back. They are home. They come.
Well, there's another group here that you can't really see. Like, there's a little group here that it's hard to see. But yeah. And then yeah, again, I got a cow. This was grandma's or my mother-in-law's birthday, so we ordered a bunch of food. This is the 15th.
They don't love use a table. They always in the floor in the start in the floor.
Well, there's just not enough space. There's just not enough space, right? Like there's 16 people in my wife's family. So 16 people on a table doesn't really work. And that's just my wife's family. So wife's family plus, like again, if we go back here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Someone's taking a picture and there's probably more people that you can't see. Like it's pretty hard to find a table that big. But
no, in China we have the 20 table. People start one tables, very big table. We don't love stay in the floor. They just call the floor or floor.
Oh yeah, it's just up to you. But yeah, they normally just don't have enough space to kind of do like. Oftentimes, they'll go outside for party as well because again, there's not lots of space. We do have like at the farm, we do have a table thing, but the table is big enough for like 10 people. Like all the tables we have are around like 10 people, And if you go bigger than 10 people, someone's sitting on the floor, and yeah,
I
people
see.
don't want to do that.
Always 10 people. And now they just when the people the uni party they need the big tables. So a lot the big tables in China very popular. We top 20 tables. We can you can 10 seiko pot seiko, and when you eat the which food you can seiko in here. So I think maybe the next different city different. And you go out traveling in the other side or the
No. Like I mentioned, the farthest I went was 15 minutes away. Really not that far. I can check if maybe my wife posted a picture. But yeah, we didn't really go that far. Let's see, photos. Did she post anything? No, not really. Okay. But yeah, we didn't really go that far when it came to the holidays, because we're supposed to be kind of spending time with family, right? We're not supposed to be running around. Oh, here's a better picture. Here's a picture of the family. So you can see how many people. Like this is the smallest party we would have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And my wife taking the picture, 11. So that's like the smallest party we would have. So
I think
yeah.
I think the Vietnam, the spring same to China, always party, always drinking, always eating, a lot of food, and every day playing the games. Always
Basically, yeah.
the poke games, and the play the
There's a few games they have here. They have card games, so like poker games, and they have like a dice game where you like roll the dice, and if you get the correct, they put animals on them. So like you put money on the animal, and if the dice rolls onto the crab, and you put money on the crab, you win money, kind of thing. And they like animal fighting in Vietnam, so they'll have
oh
chicken fights. Yeah.
chicken and chicken fighting. Yeah,
Yeah.
they just okay one chicken and play the list chicken. Same to cow and cow fighting. You see,
They sometimes do, but they're very expensive. So like that's for like rich people only. Remember, this village is a lot poorer. Like I said, I gave a lot of money away, and I only gave $250 away, right, to everyone. And I gave a lot. So this area is not that rich, so they can't afford to kill a cow by accident, right? So that's more for rich people, like in the bigger city, or when I say bigger city, I just mean like a richer city. Because remember, this area, average month is $250, right? Average month is $250 here, so they can't afford to
but Saturday
lose a cow. Yeah, very
everyone
small here, so
yeah,
you gotta be careful.
$250 one month. Okay, very cheap in the here. Yeah,
Yeah, so chicken's okay, but cows not. They're like, no, no, no. If my cow
customer.
dies or
Just
something, I lose too much money. Yeah, but
I think
anyways,
I every month I class I pay the more the 20
probably.
$240. Yeah. So very cheap in the here. Yeah, small money in the here you enough every month.
Like when
And
people gamble, it's like 50 cents, 20 cents. It's always very small. Yeah.
and the we afternoon the class same to the before same to
Yeah.
before 4 hours same to before and
Yeah.
okay see you
Yeah.
afternoon bye bye.
Bye.